Hello, everybody. Oops, 1 second. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're back with some more Slay the Princess. We got a lot of people talking. Sorry, I was away setting stuff up. Congrats on the first, Benjamin. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Hope you are too. Doodoo Pop, thanks for being here. You said you were going to do the tower again last stream. Are you going to do the tower this stream? Sure. I would be happy to. Hope everyone is doing well today. Glad to hear that, Kenneth. All right, let's get on in and see what we can
You're
do.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that...
Let's interrupt the narrator real quick and look at our memories here. Sorry, narrator. I don't... I don't know how I keep going to the wrong menu here. Okay. Tower was this one. And we definitely did not get... Sounds like both of these are related to the tower. So we should definitely do the tower today. You remember the steps you need to do. Do not tell the Chapter 1 princess about ending the world. And when you come to the tower, say, "No, I won't tell you" to her. And then stay silent and then refuse. Interesting. Okay. How many princesses have you gotten? A bunch. It looks like we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So over half. Hey, Benjamin, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? How's the list? I have made 0 progress since yesterday. Sorry about that. Sucks that you missed out. All the VODs are up on YouTube if you want to check them out. But, yeah, let's head back.
You're here to slay her.
Don't bring the blade
If
to the
you
tower.
don't,
Got it.
it will be the end of the world.
All right. We have seen everything that the narrator's ever going to say, as far as I know, so let's ignore this man.
You make your way up the short a warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with it. Ignore
All right.
him.
Let's ignore all that. Proceed into the cabin. You're good. Tomorrow you're going to play 40k against Necron. Nice, dude. Probably get absolutely
The
destroyed. You play
interior of the
Tyranid, right?
cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
Tyranid versus Necron sounds hard. Take the blade. Save in case you mess up. Good idea. Okay. Take the blade, huh? We see in Chapter 2, I'm supposed to not take the blade. Are we agreeing in Chapter 1 that we should take the blade? Because I do not remember how to get to the tower. And it says 1. What do you think, Doodoo Pop? I feel like you do have to take the blade. You want the tower, you're going to need that blade. Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, yes, the first 2 turns will be him shooting at you. You get close, you have a chance. Yeah, it's going to be the hard part. Necrons are like artillery batteries, right?
The door to the base, her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. It's all...
Okay.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Continue down the stairs without saying a word. Whoops.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hi, Princess. He has 3 guns with fixed damage 6, and like 3 to 4 with d6 plus 1. That murders almost every Tyranid, right? There's a bit of a delay here. Yeah. Unfortunately, the YouTube messages are really slow compared to the Twitch messages for some reason. I have it on ultra low latency, so they should be fast, but they're wicked slow both to appear in my chat and then also on the screen. Talk to the princess before slaying her, or refuse to drop the knife and then squint at her and then give up. I do remember doing that. That makes sense. For reference, your most health unit is 16 wounds. Yeah, 6 is a lot if your highest health is 16.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
You're getting very conflicting instructions here.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, kinda. Just don't tell her about being able to. Okay. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's already started squinting at me.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop the blade? But we're also being told to refuse to drop and then squint. I think last time we definitely squinted at her. And that got us there. I'm pretty sure. We'll be back in a few minutes. Good dying until then. Thank you, Benjamin. You squint at the princess, you get the adversary. Squinting is quicker. I don't even know if I know what the adversary is. Oops. Hold on. It seems like adversary is probably this one. I don't have the adversary. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, if squinting can get us to one or the other, I might as well squint. And then whatever one we get, we'll be happy.
And tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Don't sass talk me.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
You only get adversary if you continue to fight her and not give up. Okay, got it.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Thank you.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
It's a good point. The princess makes a lot of good points.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. I'm pretty positive if we ask if she's not armed, that gets us to sword hands. So let's just say I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, that's just rude. You gonna squint at you?
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah. Don't drop the blade. Yeah, okay. We're gonna squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice.
I can squint
you can't
as long
keep
as I want.
squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
That's probably true. Okay. So I remember now if we try to attack her, she's gonna beat the crap out of us.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Yeah, I remember this is how she stomps the crap out of us.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Actually, wait, this is new. Last time I remember her stomping on us.
Holy shit, that hurts!
That's a new line.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Wow, is Princess badass? We cut her like real deep here, though. That's gross. There's a chunk of her missing.
We can
Give up
still
the
turn
fight?
this around.
Okay. Lee and locked her in the basement. I wonder where that gets you.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground, uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job.
Wow.
Your bruised and broken
Badass.
body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you.
I mean, good fight. You got me.
This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Well, to be fair, I did let you win. So, there's that.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Not very nice. You already won the fight. You don't have to step on my throat.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark,
You're super dead.
and you die.
When you come to the tower, don't take the blade. Say, no, I won't tell you. And then stay silent and then refuse.
You're on a
Got
path
it.
in the woods, and at the end of that, you're here to
All right,
slay.
calm down the editor. We got stuff to do.
A warning, she will we might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
I mean, yeah, she kicked the shit out of us last time.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Ooh, burn.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Listen, been there, done that. It wasn't great.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
All right, into the
If
cabin.
that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
You do not. You could skip the dialogue? Yeah, I just want to make sure we're
The interior
seeing,
of the cabin is larger
stuff
and more
that-
grandiose than its
in case
humble
we haven't seen
exterior
stuff
would suggest. The only furniture, the blade
This
is
one
your
we've definitely seen,
implement.
though.
You'll need it if you want. Why do we feel so small?
Because everything's huge now.
We don't feel small.
Okay, we'll ignore the mirror, enter the basement without the blade.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
I feel like we did that last time, and then I talked to her, and that ended poorly.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
There's a huge door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral
Yeah,
staircase.
we remember this.
This is actually still a stone basement. If the princess lived, her booming voice rolled.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see
calm
her.
down, dude.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions.
Yeah, true.
Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
We've got an unlikely alliance there. Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the
We're gonna get the
vast,
voice of the parrot.
temple-like room beyond.
Okay.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
The goddess
Her
now.
long hair billows around her,
Floating.
and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Remember how much you hated the tower? You'll get your revenge? Yeah, not a big fan of the tower.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do.
Alright, calm down.
I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Save game here, overwrite the other one. Okay. Might get your revenge? Okay. Depends on what I do after we get to where you guys are telling me, I suppose.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I think that's a new line, or at least new to me.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
You don't know what they want to go, but you're just here because I think I know where they want. Okay. I'm just going, hoping that we get to an ending we haven't seen before, which seems like we're on the track to do.
And more than a little disappointing.
Well, that's rude.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead,
Ooh.
your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Stupid legs.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Don't wanna.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight.
I mean, to be fair, I tried not to kneel. You made me do that.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
That's a great question. I didn't bring my knife, so I guess we're not here to kill her. Why are we here? What are we doing?
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
That's a new line.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then.
I like the choir in the
There's
background.
nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us.
True.
What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Okay. No, I won't tell you, but stuttering. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
No.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Coward. Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
It's kind of amazing how far I got into the game the first bunch of runs without knowing that I was a bird monster, considering that so many of the paths talk directly about how we're a bird monster.
Can she do that?
No.
There's nothing she can't do.
Listen, our mind is all sorts of weird, and we've got a bunch of voices. We're fine.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision.
We got this.
Is that
I
why
agree.
you came to me unarmed?
We're fine.
It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world.
Okay, unfortunately she can read our mind, as it turns out.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Actually, now that I think about it, how did she turn out like this? I could have sworn last time we saw her in this form, it's because we told her that she was going to end the world. And that made her into like a god.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I would rather not do that. Thank you. Appreciate the offer.
There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Not likely. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to. You can be whatever you want. I think that's what we said to her last time. Save here, override the other one. Okay. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if nothing new comes after. I just can't let you do that. No, I won't take part in this. I'm yours to command. Just flat out refuse her without talking? Okay. Fair enough. Got a chorus of people telling me to refuse. Okay, will do.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
Okay.
What is she talking about?
I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. But it doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here. And we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
Feeling very lazy, apparently.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Alright, good pep talk.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
Alright, she knows about the narrator. Not great.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yeah, this princess tells you a lot about the game that I took forever to find out, I should say.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Say goodbye to the narrator? Yeah, he's about to get possessed, if it happens the same way as last time.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ooh. Sorry, narrator.
Are you okay?
I don't think he is.
He's fine.
I've always been fine.
Oh, okay, he's fine.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
This guy sucks. Boo. Boo this guy.
We'll just refuse.
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
Lame.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Ass. Don't wanna.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Not great. The apotheosis.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ooh.
And at the end of that path...
Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
There is. What happened? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. We got to a chapter 3, that's for sure. Override. Save here and override the others. I don't think we should override there. It seems
This
like
is
we
hardly
can...
a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Alright, calm down. It seems like... Oops, not where we want to go. It seems like we can probably get to here from our last save, right? Angels and demons are not cut from the same cloth, and it's best to not deny a proud being. It sounds like if we accept whatever she's saying, we could probably get to that one. Struggle and fail against the divine is to welcome it into your heart. Damn. Sounds like she's going to possess us.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
You were gone for 20 minutes, and when you come back, you unleash the Dark God. Yeah, true. Show me how to get with that one? Okay.
This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
The voice of the hero is feeling sassy today.
No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late. Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
Voice of the hero is now the voice of the contrarian. Yeah, he does sound like that, doesn't he?
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words,
like him?
you're
Yeah.
here to slay her, or if you don't, it will be the end of the world, you've lost speaking privileges.
He's getting real sassy right now. Wow.
You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
True. Voice of the hero is funny now? Yeah.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Listen, this is one of the few times we're on the same page, narrator.
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Now you got this, Paranoid. I believe in you. If you want your revenge, you'll take the blade. Okay, good to know. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to mute. Oh, this is much louder than normal. Does the sound all right? We'll find out afterwards. We're going to mute this for now, though, because we have an ad break coming up. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute break. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to listen to 3 minutes of music. Sorry, no. We're just going to listen to 3 minutes of music, but we will be right back. Grab a snack, use the restroom. Be right back. Sorry. And we are back. Sorry about that, everyone. Appreciate you putting up with that. Is the... Thank you. Is the music too loud? It feels like it might be louder than the last time I played. As long as you guys can hear me. Okay, no, it's fine. Doodoo Pop says you just want to know what programs people use to set up things like this on your screen. So I use OBS to manage everything. It's not too loud. Thank you. I use OBS to manage everything. For the ad break there, the animation I made on Placeit, and the music I got from bensounds.com. And then I did a little custom program to display the name of the music that's playing. And I think that is it for that particular break screen. But yeah, a lot of work goes into everything. So the music, Slay the Princess music is pretty nice, agreed. Okay, moving on.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Oh, calm down, dude. We got this.
Do you hear those two with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
All right, it's very rare that the narrator and I are on the same page. Okay, now hold on. I have so many questions. I'm not going to the cabin until I have answers. What am I? We know we're a bird monster. I want to ask questions, but I feel like it's going to make things worse. So let's go to the cabin immediately. 2? Okay. Not going to the cabin until I have answers. What
As
am
you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet.
Okay, I should have gone to the cabin.
Feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Uh-oh.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
That sounds not very good.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door,
She will be free. Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
Oh no, not good. Why do you listen to us? I mean, I thought you knew what you were doing.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Okay, on to the cabin.
As you step
Uh-oh.
forward,
Oh
the
boy.
cabin explodes.
Oh jeez. This looks not great.
Flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Oh jeez. Oh, she large.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright.
Ooh, I like
to
this
face
music.
you.
I'm a big fan of choirs. Choirs are rad. Looks like she's got eyeballs all over her. Not a big fan of that.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Dark Souls boss fight incoming? Yeah. Same result regardless. Okay, glad to know.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Alright, let's get the blade and slash her Achilles heel. That'll probably be help. Is that the ad god? Could be. Some sort of god.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Alright, everybody. We're doing Shadow of the Colossus boss slaying. Take the blade. Embrace your new goddess. Hell no,
Yeah,
dude.
screw all of this. I'm
Yeah.
with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
Good point, hero. Let's murder that lady.
you'll never make it to her. And even if you do,
Oh, shut
what
up,
could you
dude.
possibly hope to
We're gonna slash her Achilles heel. I said that.
We'll do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart.
I think her design is inspired by biblically accurate angels. That would explain all the eyes.
Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. If our thoughts are what give her power, maybe it could cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do.
Okay.
Maybe none of this is real.
Okay, I agree with the paranoid. We know that our beliefs give us power, so if we believe we can slay her, we can do it. Maybe we can, believe that we are also a crazy, giant kaiju monster.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree.
Alright, we got this.
You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you.
That is what's happening, yeah.
And then your eyes open, settling on your target. It's time.
Alright, lady, you're cooked. Embrace your destiny.
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity
Anime
catch
moment.
you,
Yep.
carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Okay.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Okay, my Achilles heel plan out the door. Stab her in the eye.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Woo! Assail the
You're
unassailable.
not going to win.
Shut up,
You
Broken.
know that, right? What are you even going to do with that tiny knife? Give her a scrap.
We're gonna poke out her eye, dude. I told you.
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real.
Yep.
It all might as well just be a dream.
Brew. I'm with the paranoid, dude. You gotta believe. Attack on Titan style, go for the neck.
Are you okay?
Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. But maybe I need it to never be okay for us to make this happen.
Listen, he sounds like he's not making sense, but we know he's making tons of sense.
As you fall towards the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air,
Hell yeah,
splitting
brother.
everything in its path.
That's badass. She looks distraught. I think that might actually work.
It won't be enough.
No, shut up, dude. You're ruining the plan.
How unexpected.
As the blow lands, the entire
Oh,
world
crap.
shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris.
You're freaking wrecked, dude.
We've done that the whole time?
Probably. Only if you believe hard enough, though.
It was a fluke, I'm sure.
Oh
An
my
accident, that's all.
You are the worst voice, and I hate you. Shut up.
It won't be a fluke if we do it again. As the dust settles,
Achilles
the
heel.
form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury.
All right, Broken, you need to get in on the plan, or else we can't fully murder her, I think.
At least we made her mad. That has to count for something.
Broken is your inner voice? Oh, yeah. The depressed inner voice. Understand that.
But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
Oh, gross. All of the eyes on her close too.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Hell yeah.
Her eyes flit open, pupils narrowing on your form.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
Both.
The world around her stills. The debris stops in place, and the air is calm and silent.
You walk a razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
Don't worry, Kenneth. We'll we'll do whatever I end up doing, and then I'm sure we'll get the other ending at some point.
And then, in an instant, thought comes at you.
Oh, crap.
You are pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed bit
loud.
by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
Yeah, I feel like if we believe hard enough, it's not going to matter. Make sure to believe in yourself, or else this won't work. Yeah, we learned that through the other routes.
It's over.
Oh my god,
You
shut
had your
up.
moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was.
hope it was worth it.
The worst.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us.
You tell him, hero.
That was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together.
Yeah.
She's not your perfect goddess. Just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
Ever the voice of reason.
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Shut up. You're losing Go Super Saiyan. We're working on it. We gotta convince this guy to stop being a baby.
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
Paranoid is like breaking the fourth wall, dude. He knows exactly what's happening right now. That's crazy.
But I love her.
Too bad.
And she doesn't love you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still can.
Dude, even the narrator's helping us. Still your doubts. You gotta believe.
Once the pressure breaks, you burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you soar towards her, the eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
Paranoid was there when the devs made the game. Ooh, look at your blade. It turned into a sword. Yeah. Okay, badass. Paranoid is the dev.
But it's not enough to stop us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
Yeah, you gotta believe, dude.
You are.
Hell yeah,
As
brother.
you draw near, you extend your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air
Badass.
and is met with a barrier of light. You remain frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first.
You're going down, lady.
And then we win. Right?
Yeah.
That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
Nope, stay the course, Paranoid. We need you, dude.
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
It will be in a second, dude. We got this.
Unless we got the rules
No,
wrong.
no, no, no. You got this.
I'm sorry. I think I messed this up.
No, 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 no. You're messing it up now. We got this. No, no, no. No, we just have to push harder. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't a way for us to win. True.
That's right. So come on, push, all of you.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
All right. You're part of the team now, and I like you again.
All right, one last try.
We got this, dude.
You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
Nah.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
Good on you, Broken.
You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then a crack. And where that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, it shatters.
Yeah, you're not going to be smiling for long, lady.
We did it. We actually did it.
Woo!
The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
Okay, she seems to be smiling still.
A victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
She seems to know about the hand lady, too. Before your blade can pierce her heart, it has vanished from your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Is she going to hurt us now?
Nah, she's gonna get kidnapped. Princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
Oh, that feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you, and one after another, after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before. She isn't even touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us?
Well, technically that is us. We're the long shadow.
Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
Okay. Fight back? Screw this lady.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it.
Yeah, dude.
Anything to make this stop. Anything to make her feel what we feel.
Well, now it's getting pretty, vengeance-based. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. Snap around it. You got an ad. You're on the YouTube side. That's interesting. Oh, God. What the hell?
But that isn't enough, is it?
We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Okay, you're taking it a little bit too far, my friend. Your awareness shifts between undulating fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body, but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck, pull from her heart the whole of her experience, and in return she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. So much of her is empty bluster, boasts muttered first in quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boast wrapped in a bow of true belief. That's sad. Oh God. We're tearing apart her body to reveal her heart. Sounds like a happy ending. Also, the broken is getting more like psychopathic. Yeah. Belief turned to arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much, haven't we?
Yeah, clearly. Oh, gross. Your eyes open. She's bound to you, and you are bound to her. Hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
Well, don't make me feel bad for you. Alright, bye. Good fight. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Something has taken her away. It's left something else in her place. Hi, mirror. Silence as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Hi, me. We're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Hi, hand lady. Ooh, you're big. We're at the cabin. That's not a cabin, that's a head.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hi, hand lady. Ooh, this one might be new. Do we know each other? Just ask what she thinks of the vessel. I don't see that as an option here. Yeah, it's not here at the moment.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. I guess if we want to know what she thinks of the vessel, we probably have to ask if she's the princess. The gift of a fragile vessel is the equivalent of that option. I see. Okay.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one sits at the cusp of awakening, a new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
That doesn't sound like a good heart to have.
Do not mourn her,
Oh, I'm not.
for she has finally found her light.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here that's new. Doesn't look like it. We ever destroyed our own body? I don't remember. I don't think we have. Raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Interesting. Attack the entity? We certainly could try. The will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay. Yeah, we've definitely asked the rest of this. Guess we just ask what happens now.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Why? She didn't like me.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Rip us.
You're on a path.
All right.
You're here.
Shut up, narrator. Silently continue to the cabin.
They ask you how you are.
You make your way up
Say
the
they're
short
fine.
path
They're
to the
not really
cabin.
fine, but you just can't get
You'll
in.
find
Exactly.
the princess within. A warning. But she will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Calm down. You look at the princess map. Sure. One sec. My mouse is going crazy. I feel like I might have a cat hair in the little optical thing. See if that's any better. Yeah, much better. Okay, let's look at our memories here. Got that. Yeah, so I feel like I know how to get adversary at this point. I think we do the same exact thing we did last time, except instead of giving up, we continue fighting. That's my guess, since it says meet your equal in combat. And then this seems like it's probably the one after that. You can help get adversary and Eye of the Needle and the Fury. Okay. I think I can get the adversary on my own, but if I start to do anything disastrous, then let me know. But I'm
The
pretty sure we
interior
gotta
of the
take the
cabin is
blade. We gotta squint at her,
You take.
and then instead of giving up, we gotta fight her. Pretty sure.
The daughter. She said, don't let it.
Okay. Hello.
Don't be a stranger. It's
You walk down the steps. She's so focused on the
I'm here to
task.
murder
and
you.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why do you even think
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Kinda.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
No. Like destroying the world or worse than that?
Don't you
Good
dare.
question.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to.
No.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Well, don't look sad.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, so you should.
She's unarmed.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
It's so rude. Squint?
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints. The two of you.
Squint harder?
You squint even harder.
Yeah, take that, idiot.
So does she. At least nobody's dying. You're going.
Okay. Now we try to slay her. She's gonna kick the crap out of us.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your. A moment of
Ouch.
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to
Popped
sidestep
her
your
jaw.
thrust until it feels like you. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed,
A good line.
the shock of that first strike is enough. Your blade slash. We can still turn.
Okay. And now, we're gonna finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
Get scammed.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Yeah, get her.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
It sounds similar to, when we got the beast, if I remember correctly.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Sorry, princess. Instead of ruptured organs, he said all those open holes. Ah, that's a good point.
Oh,
Sorry.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Okay, I'm glad you thought so.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Sorry.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Do you think this is enough to kill me?
do you really think this is the end?
You don't think this is the best way to a woman's heart? Yeah, disclaimer warning, don't try this at home.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Rip us. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path, you're here.
Yeah.
A warning. She will lie, she will lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all.
Hi,
Not that it
stubborn.
matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that?
She can't lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. What are you talking about, dude? She absolutely can do that.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay, thank you.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Can you reach the cabin and save game? Hope you see it in time? Okay. Sure.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Let's take a quick look at this hint right here. Need more space. A narrow cave is no place to fight, and it's no place to stay forever. Okay. So, if we have the option to run, it sounds like we should do that. Also, she kind of looks like a tiefling now.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I feel like we have to take the blade. Can you click the options, please? You know how to get where you need to go. I think I'm going to wing this one since it's new for me, but I will save it here so we can get back if we need to. And like I said, don't worry about it. Eventually we're going to get all of the endings. So it's all good. Want me to go in without the blade? Okay. I'm fine with doing that. I like making friends with the princess.
No blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
I don't know that beating her to death with our fists is a better way to end her life. It seems much more violent.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You might be right about that. Sulfur smells terrible.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Okay.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Oh yeah, she's mad.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Okay, dude, calm down.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I don't know if he knows that.
As you descend the final
she
step,
definitely looks like
the
a
form
tiefling.
of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Hi, princess.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
We got another sim.
But no little knife this time, huh?
Nope.
No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Okay, I mean, calm down. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Okay.
Alright, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
To be fair, you would maybe sim for this one too. She seems violent, dude.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the
can
two of you
fix
back
her.
to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Let me tell you something, Benjamin. That is a terrible thought to have about women in real life. You cannot fix them. Trust me.
Are you okay?
He seems mad.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously? You don't know the depths of my apathy? That's not nice. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me have already died? I didn't think so. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. True?
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
True. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. That's what the stubborn said. Pack her unarmed. Go back and get the blade. It won't happen to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Okay. I think we got a lot of things to unpack. Yeah.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Yeah, but you have a tail and horns now, lady.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Now.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay. I mean, so you do remember me.
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Wow.
So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
You gonna let yourself get provoked like that,
I
dude?
think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
That's what she said. Wait, that was only 3 minutes? Yeah, apparently.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Look at this hint again. Oops. Need more space. A narrow cave is no place to fight, and it's no place to stay forever. Sounds like we should probably move. 3 minutes is a long time? Yeah, to be fighting to the death, it's a pretty long time. Retrieving the blade makes it sound like I'm going to come back down here. But then again, as soon as I start leaving, she's probably going to try and break out and beat my ass. So sure, we could go back up and try to retrieve.
I'll be waiting.
Oh.
You make your way back up the stairs to the cabin above. The princess, surprisingly true to her word, lets you leave.
Okay. It's not what I
The
expected
blade
to happen.
remains where you left it, on the wrought iron altar.
Great. Now pick it up and march back down there. I'm tired of us constantly moving in circles instead of fighting her like we're supposed to.
We could just stay here. Who says we have to fight to the death?
Me, I say that.
Okay.
Staying up here doesn't solve anything. All it does is kick the can down the road. If you don't deal with her now, she will find a way out.
Alright, that's a fair point.
Those doors are made of stone and she's still in chains. She's strong, yeah, but is she break her chains and smash through stone strong?
Probably.
Wouldn't it be exciting if she was?
No, dude.
Here's another idea. What if we just leave? Absolutely not. If you leave, she'll leave, and that'll be the end of everything as we know it.
We're doing it. We're staying up here. Let's do that. That seems like the way to get the ending that it is hinting at.
Fine. You stay up here. Nothing happens. Are you done? You ready to finally start taking this seriously?
I'm ready to start taking this seriously. Put me in charge.
Oh, apparently I should have run. Whoops.
Oh, how I wish I could, because literally anyone else making decisions would be better than this. But unfortunately, that's beyond the scope of my abilities. Is she really just going to wait down there forever? She's
Stubborn
got
wants
to
to
start
fix her
getting
too.
impatient
I think he wants to
eventually.
fight her,
Your thoughts
dude.
are interrupted by the sound of the princess furiously stomping her way up the stairs.
She's gonna be mad that we didn't keep our word.
But what about her chains? What about them? They're clearly not holding her back any longer.
Yes, yes. We're finally going to get our rematch and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
You should probably grab that blade, my dude.
I'm tired of waiting. You thought you could just leave me down here, didn't you? But I can
Run,
feel
you
you
fool.
trembling on the other side of this door. There's nowhere left for you to run.
Cabin shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door.
Not great.
We're fine, right?
I don't know about that, dude.
If we had a weapon, we'd be fine.
Why didn't we grab it? I thought we were gonna stay up here and fight.
Yes, you should probably pick up the blade, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
I know I'd feel a lot safer with it.
Yeah. Oh god.
Another impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
Well, why didn't we grab it earlier? I thought we were staying up here to fight her up here with the blade. Oh god. She's pissed.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
After everything we've been through, I can't believe this is going to end with you cowering in a corner. You're pathetic.
Listen, I was trying to get a blade to fight you with. Giga Chad Princess? Absolutely.
We're doomed! In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you.
Rip.
She is merciless. With every blow comes a bloom of fresh pain, igniting nerves you didn't know you even had, your skin bruising and splitting and bleeding as her fists rain down relentlessly.
I just noticed...
Thankfully, you won't have to bear this agony much longer. Your body has its limits, and she has found them.
Wow, she kicked the crap out of us. I just noticed that her crown is part of her skull. It's not just horns, it's a crown.
I hate this. With your body a shapeless pulp, her fingers wrap around what's left of your neck.
You disgust me.
Well, I was trying to fight you with a dagger.
You hear a snap. Then everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, she kicked the crap out of us again. Chapter 3, The Fury.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
Probably a good plan.
Who cares about the blade? If we had a chance against her, we already missed it, didn't we?
You're
she
back.
She got stronger, and we stayed the same.
There's 2 big reasons why you should stay alive. Jeez Louise. Okay. We didn't get the one I was going for. I was trying to do this, but I failed.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever she is, she started out mortal, which means she probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
If that's what you want, then fine. Enjoy being beaten to death again and again and again.
Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
You think, dude? The ground is made of, like, flesh.
Yeah, you think?
That's what I said.
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
Not here, that's for sure.
This is all different, isn't it?
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
You think?
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when this time comes to make a choice. At this point of no return you mentioned, and what happens? Or what happens next? It seems like our answers at the cabin. I mean, our voices are telling us to do different things.
Feels like you're being pulled in 100 different directions because we've been beaten to death twice.
That's a fair point, I guess.
I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Yeah, no, it definitely has several times throughout the story, Hero. If we hit this point of no return, you mentioned what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
That seems hard to believe, considering I've died twice in just this run.
Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there. It doesn't matter because we're going to win.
I like the spirit there, Stubborn.
Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Okay. Silently proceed to the cabin. Ew.
Good. We're all on the
I
same
don't like the noise it's making when we walk.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Alright, we'll work on that.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Alright, we got this, dude.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Don't describe it as wet. That's gross, dude.
That's horrible.
True.
It doesn't matter.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mirror, who cares? Take the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, no kidding. She's beaten us to death twice.
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
How are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal and the door to the basement.
The building is more alive than you. Yeah, it's pulsating, apparently, and it's wet, which is very gross.
Just tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Why is there ads? There should always be ads on the YouTube side, but I haven't got a clue how often they play. It's not supposed to happen. It is supposed to happen, but I don't know how frequently they happen because I don't control them on the YouTube side. Twitch is the one I'm in control of.
What are you trying to say exactly?
Oh, unless you're saying your ad blocker is not working, which that's probably because YouTube has been cracking down on ads, ad blockers specifically. The ad cuts hate you. Sorry. I'm realizing you probably can't hear what I'm saying either. Sorry, Kenneth.
He thinks we've lost him, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
You're the broken one.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you.
Hey, Squidcada. How you doing? Oh, you hear me now? Okay, good. Yeah, my guess is that your ad blocker probably is no longer working, and YouTube is constantly trying to make it so that ad blockers don't work.
It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
I don't like the
You
flies.
step forward and
that
approach
we
the
hear.
door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
The ad god's got a YouTube watcher? True.
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Okay.
Wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real. No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
Alright, dude, calm down.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Glad to hear you're doing well, Squidcada. Thanks for joining us. Oh, interesting. We actually have the option to smash it. That's never happened before. Let's take that, I guess.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
You're a gift from the ad gods? Nice.
Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
I don't like how melty they look. Gross. And he keeps describing them as wet. I hate it. Your prayers have been answered. Nice.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, you're finally on the right track there. Narrator, this is a disgusting place. That's a lie. The ad gods have no gifts. Only 20 seconds of unskippable suffering. Those are the gifts.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
And so you've returned. Do you intend to cower and hide again? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me?
Listen, I wasn't cowering and hiding. I was trying to get more room to fight.
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your body broke and bled against the walls of this temple, it woke something in me.
That's like a Nurgle gift. True.
A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Okay, seems like you're blaming me for a lot of your own problems, and that's unhealthy.
It cuts both ways. We've both hurt each other.
That's true.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment,
Gross.
of ripped skin and burning bone.
Still fixable, just need more effort. She's got no skin, Benjamin. What are you talking about, dude? Look at her leg. You can see bones. She's like a lich now.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Gross.
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Yuck, dude. Not metal enough. That can be fixed. I don't think it can, dude. She's wearing her dress. She's wearing her skin as a dress, dude. She's crazy. There's no fixing her now. I agree.
She's been hollowed out. Just like us.
You need skin from some other people. So just make it into another dress.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Listen, you can't blame me for what you did to your skin, dude. That's not my fault.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Gross. Twitches down bad? Yeah, no kidding.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Why would
It
you do
pops
this
to
to
the
me?
ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
I hated that. I didn't like that at all. That was gross. I don't like it. Yuck.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Okay, I'm feeling like maybe we should leave.
She's only trying to connect with us. Wouldn't you want to dig for a spark once you lost it? To try to reignite something, even if it hurts?
Are you insane, Broken? What are you talking about, dude? She just ripped all of the skin off of her arm. What are you saying? Which hasn't slept normally for 3 days now? Fair. Now that chain on the other hand. Gross. What the hell? Also, this is getting more and more unfixable, you think? Let her end you sounds like a terrible idea. What happened to you, dude?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again. And I'll have the resolution you denied me.
Alright, we're about to get pummeled to death again.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch,
Oh my god!
you are unwound.
Wow, that happened fast.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
That's our stuff.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
This is the only way it could have gone, really.
We need stuff anyways. We do, I think. It's like our intestines and stuff.
Oh, you are just insufferable, aren't you? Come on, we're better than this.
She's fixing herself. She's taking our stuff to fix her stuff.
So, are we dead?
You don't seem dead.
No.
Don't think that I'll allow you death here. I've made that mistake before. No, you will suffer until you see in me what I have seen in you.
That sounds bad. And what am I supposed to see? You're a monster. Please just talk to me. Can we not use our words to settle our differences? We're both here for a reason. It's more important for us to figure out than to fight. You won't win. Attempt to die. Let's try and talk. She seems to be trying to connect with us, like the Broken said.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth.
okay.
Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as
Gross.
tissue vibrates out of place.
I mean, I tried.
Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I?
Not very nice.
It's better that way. Words get us nowhere.
This seems past the talking stage. Yeah, I mean, we have no mouth.
They aren't music. They aren't dance. They aren't feeling.
Well, I can't exactly fight you if I'm a pile of goop.
Your eye, held far outside your
Oh,
skull by a
gross.
thin stalk of nerves and viscera, stares back at her in unblinking silence.
Now hear me out.
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of.
I mean, it's pretty apparent we're on the outside now.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
Uh-oh.
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion
Ooh,
cells.
science lesson.
And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
What are we getting, spaghettified over here?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
All right, lady, you're crazy.
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
All right, this is going to take forever.
This is nothing. Nothing! 8. 16. 32. 64.
Jeez Louise. Not my atoms. All right. Unfortunately, we have an ad break popping up in 30 seconds. So let's quickly... Thanks for the science fact narrator. True. Appreciate that. Let's mute real quick. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to listen to 3 minutes of music. I will be using the restroom. I suggest you do the same or grab a snack or hydrate or do something. Do what you got to do, but don't go too far because we will be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. are back. Sorry about that, everyone. All right. We are getting our atoms stripped away one at a time, which is insane. This is going to take forever to murder us.
Whatever she does to us, we shouldn't hate her. She's been hurt so badly.
Well, that's not my fault. She did this to herself, dude.
128. 256. 512.
All right, speed it up, lady.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Probably.
1024. 2048. 4096. 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
I don't think you noticed that few atoms being removed.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
All right, narrator, we get it. You can double numbers real good.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
We took all the Twitch viewers. Well, you are a lot of atoms less, so you are not really you. And that's why you shouldn't go into teleporters, Benjamin, because how do you know you're still you after you get back?
131,072. 262,144. 524,288.
All right, dude, stop showing off.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
What are you talking about, Stubborn? That's totally not true. You say hi to the person on the Twitch side of things. Yeah, that's Benjamin. Benjamin's great.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
True. Get us out of this fleshy prison? Yeah.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Seems like you're the only one here since Benjamin. Yeah. Some people don't like chatting, and there's nothing wrong with that. We appreciate our lurkers.
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
I mean, he said there was like, what, 30 trillion freaking atoms in a cell or something ridiculous? It's gonna take forever, dude.
16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore.
Hello, YouTube
Your blood
chat. How are
begins
you
to
in
go places it shouldn't.
this fun little deatomizing? Yeah.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I mean, are you still you? I don't know if my eyes are messed up or if you're doing something to yourself too, but you're looking mighty gross, lady.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
Okay.
Fighting the pain is just the same as wallowing in it. This doesn't have to be something where you win or lose. We just have to accept it. Listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're meant to be doing here. This is a horrible situation. We can't talk or move or do anything, and she's just pulling us apart atom by atom. That's messed up, dude. Holy. Ugh.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Gross. Narrator isn't really helping. Yeah, I mean, he's not meant to help. He's just describing stuff. You're watching what you were born from an ad. You could go to YouTube chat, but you have fun sounds here. That's true. I don't know why YouTube doesn't have, like, reward sounds. They should definitely get on that.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You're back.
You are
Ugh.
deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you.
Oh my god.
A round you. A you with too many legs. A you with many mouths which won't stop screaming.
Alright.
Then all of it pressed into a ball,
Ugh.
tightly packed into the size of a fist.
Okay, I mean, at least she's having fun with it, I guess. She can still be fixed. I don't know about that, dude.
What does you even mean
Maybe.
anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
I'm sorry, hero. We're powerless to do anything here.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
I mean, it kind of is.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
That is true.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
That's so nice of you to save our ears so we can hear you ask the same insane questions over and over.
Yes.
Ugh.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew.
Gross.
The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
I mean, I see our kidneys. And our eyeball. Maybe a liver?
Are
Possibly
you
a
still
lung.
there? Are you still you?
It's okay to let go.
Stubborn is down for this. She's starting to look distraught. I'm starting to feel a little bad.
Then I'm letting go.
No, don't do it, hero. You're my wingman, dude. You gotta be here for me.
Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24,
Ugh.
then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2, 4, 8.
A lot of body horror in this route. Holy.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Alright. Stubborn's starting to break down.
16, 32, 64. No. 128.
I'm still here.
You are stretched and stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. You wrap around it again and again and again. A tense line of microcosmic tissue held together by forces that are far too weak for the task they've been given.
I'm surprised Broken hasn't given up.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I'm going to stick around. As long as you need me to.
That's nice. Ugh!
And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding your cells together break. You are 30 trillion little pieces, all of them separate, and all of them falling.
What is this torture? Seems like the worst possible torture you could ever do.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Sounds like she's getting bored.
You sit in these 30 trillion places, each second passing in each of them before you arrive at the next. Each second passing as 1 million years.
Ow.
And so, you wait.
That's all I have.
Oh, she gave up. This was a trap. Now it's 3 million versus 1. Yeah, I mean, she gave up. All part of the plan. You hate body horror? Yeah, this is pretty gross.
And then all at once there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place.
Oh, okay, thanks.
You are whole again, and in your body, the body you had before all of this happened, and the princess sits against the wall, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen and disappointed.
Hi, princess. Sorry to disappoint.
You left me, and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
And you tortured me a whole lot for like millions of years, it seems.
She's just like us. A piece of her is missing.
Yeah, you're you again. Good job. Yeah. I'm not gone. I'm right here. I never stopped caring about you, but you have to let go of all of that pain. More to life than violence and pain. We can be more than that if you want. I didn't like fighting you when we first met. I still don't want to do that. What were you hoping to accomplish with all this? You seem so off. It's like you're a completely different person when you started pulling me apart. That was awful. I hated every second of it. That's all you got, huh? Okay, get Daunter. Turn and leave. I think I'm gonna go now. Well, it sounds like the hero and the stubborn have left us. So, I mean, the broken is the only one left, and he never stopped caring about her. So let's say that.
How? It's all I've known.
You'd always leave with me?
After everything I've done to you, you'd really take me with you?
That's all, easy win. Yeah, we just had to be tortured for millions of years. No, I just wanted to hurt you back. That's so cruel. That is so mean. I'm not doing that.
Are you serious? You're just offering her your hand.
Listen, we believe in rehabilitation on this channel. We are being friends with her.
You cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her.
See, Benjamin, we can fix her.
Her eyes, deep wells of buried sorrow, meet yours for a moment. You despicable fiend.
Yay, we're friends.
And then she takes your hand in hers. You're going to end the world, don't you get it? I can't let that happen. I can't let you leave. I have to...
You can't stop us. We've been through enough. You don't scare us.
Yeah, dude, why would you think you could stop us? We just freaking got tortured for millions of years and it didn't break our spirit. You think you got anything to say to us, you dummy?
Fine. You and the princess climbed the stairs out of the basement together. In silence.
Yay, we came to an understanding. That's so nice.
It's okay. We're almost there. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
And then you cross the upstairs of the cabin to the door, which you open.
Sorry, princess, you're about to get kidnapped.
And then you step outside and into the ruins of the world you left.
Bye, narrator.
Behind. He's gone too. It's just the three of us now.
Is this the world?
Sorry.
It's so cold.
Sorry about your impending kidnapping. Bye. Narrator needs a beer. No kidding. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Time to leave. Memory returns.
So the world's gone, and she's gone with it. There's only one thing left for you to do here. You need to look at yourself. Whatever you see, it's going to be okay.
The Broken had an interesting character arc here. You mentioned getting a cold one twice. The voice falls silent as you approach. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. Mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Tyranny needs more than one beer, probably like 20 to 50.
Hello there.
Hey, Yashimanaki Bobby. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. You've grown. Find yourself in a long quiet once again. The cabin. We're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Hi, hand lady. How you doing?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
You have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart.
What princess is this? What bizarre adventure did you miss? You missed us get tortured for millions of years by having all of our atoms ripped apart and reformed. It was pretty messed up, dude. A lot of body horror. This is the most fixable princess? Dude, no way. Ghost Princess was the nicest. Oops. Ooh. Apparently if I right-click, I can go to the memory screen immediately. Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
To Twitch, Joe Mama. Ouchie? Yeah, pretty ouchie. He tortured us for so long, the hero voice noped out of there, and so did the stubborn voice. Okay. Well, I think we just move on. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, you die. All right. Let's see where you want to go next. Better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. That seems pretty straightforward. Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. There are many reasons spirits may linger. The flames of passion, flood of words left unspoken. That sounds more like the prisoner than the damsel. I think we go for the nightmare one. That sounds like we just stay where the nightmare is. You're back? Welcome back. Hi again. Can we do something really quick? Sure. What do you want to do? The last one sounds really simp-like. Oops. Kinda, yeah. There's a lovely person right here. Wants to know how to get a specific piece of dialogue. Continue the cabin. Okay.
You're here to... You make your way up. A warning. Before she will lie. We're not going to go through with it. Ignore him.
Okay. To the cabin we go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade
take the blade. Okay.
The door to the basement, her voice softly...
Hello?
Attempt to rescue her.
Hypnotized, don't
Okay.
let it...
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to
How was
tell
that?
you how
Was that a good spin?
dangerous letting her out of here would...
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Okay.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Resist twice. Okay, so we're going damsel route.
You walk down the stairs and lock up. I am
princess.
begging you to...
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I hope you brought something to deal with the...
Don't do
I
it.
did not.
You're only making this more difficult.
Sure you ain't the hero, VA? Pretty sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making... No. You're doing... You walk up to their large
Okay.
and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe
not.
it's somewhat doubtful.
Okay, if you guys don't want to see extreme grossness, avert your eyes and ears.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work...
She offers this... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure attempt... Someone... You make it easier for everyone. Look,
I heard the door slam.
Okay.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Close your eyes and ears.
there's a slight...
It's gonna get
panic.
gross.
If I could just get...
She barely hesitates before as she rips her flesh. It's the
Gross.
before we could... You won't like...
Stop.
Fine. Against you, cut the blade is sharp. Her limbs ignore. She smiles.
Stop.
How is...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No. We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Okay,
As
they're
the
just gonna
prince-
try to
Wait,
make us murder
watch
her.
me.
What are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna not slay the princess.
Stop that.
Yummy. Fresh meat.
Something's come over you.
Your body lunges forward. But stop it.
Okay. You resist again.
The blade. Move.
He's gonna
As
stab
your
us like a million times.
She plunged.
Oh.
What's it?
I'm so sorry.
It can't just...
It's fine.
Oh, that's
Don't worry about
everything
it.
goes dark.
Okay. We've done it.
You're on a path
Now what?
in the woods. And at the end of
She
that
misses
path,
every
you're
organ.
here
Yep.
to slay her.
All right, Kenneth, where are we going now? Continue to the cabin, take the blade, attempt to rescue. Okay.
Oh, she... But he is a last... I think he... I did... Don't...
Smitten? You've seen the happy ever after ending? Yes, I think so. Yes, I have.
The interior of the cabin is the... You take the blade from... I suppose if... Hopefully it doesn't... There's no use arguing over motivation.
Okay. You miss your organs in the last ending.
The
True.
door to the basement
She was
creaks open,
real careful
revealing an
with those.
intricate stairwell. But it's still a soft...
Hello? Is
Her voice. Okay, I'm with you. We don't even know. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and...
You know she can't.
She may...
Oh, your spirits.
Okay.
It's you.
Save the
My
princess.
dad.
Did you hear that?
And she called us a flattery, really. Waiting?
That's right. Well, only because he made us...
And you've... We... Nothing.
All right.
Rescue her? What?
Don't you see?
No, she's...
If her hand...
Because... I'm not... Would you rather... I think I'd rather...
Ah, so
One of us has
Not the
to...
smitten
then let
again?
me...
No.
Yeah, I don't
I
like him as
come
much
on.
now that I know he's
Yes.
a creepy weirdo.
Not on my watch, villain.
You...
I would.
The ultra simp.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of... You
Save?
approach the princess and
Okay.
gingerly slide...
Don't skip as much dialogue here. Okay.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not
Yay.
trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Turned out to be a weirdo. How so? I mean, obviously he's smitten, but otherwise. Yeah, so there's a route where he, like, kidnaps the princess. He breaks away from us, gets out of our body, and then, like, essentially he abuses her for quite a while. Very sad. Very depressing ending. Even you can't sip this much. Leave the basement.
The
Okay.
princess jumps up and smothers you in a... Are you sure you want to do this? Is that a threat? You know you're going to regret.
What do we do now?
We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Yay! What happens? You haven't seen that ending? Yeah, it was horrible and very sad. It was, like, upsetting. It did have a bittersweet ending afterwards, but it was sad for a while.
As the princess takes your hand
Yay.
in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
With her lovely smile. Yeah, nice.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Yeah, screw the world.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Shut up, narrator.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand
Hooray.
in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
Oh, nice.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the
Ooh.
lock clicks.
Narrator sucks.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
True.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
I think this might actually be the very first time that we figured out that believing really hard makes stuff happen.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand.
Both of you open the
Our
door?
passions run deeper than anything you
Are
would.
you listening to this? You don't have to. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Yay.
Blech. And
Happy ending.
the lock clicks.
Yay.
And the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Ah, shit. It's almost midnight. I should sleep if you want to wake up in time tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, Benjamin. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night, my friend.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything.
He
If I'm about
absolutely
to see the
does.
end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
I don't remember him saying that.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Hi, Benjamin. So we have definitely left before. And I think we should just ignore the voices.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Save game here. You have to work in 8 hours, but oh well, this game is too interesting to be honest. It is a really great game. Uh-oh. It seems I've made mistakes.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
No, you can override that. See if we don't need it now. It's too late. I mean, we got one. I didn't overwrite the one we wanted. We still got this one. We could go back.
And then you step outside.
Woo!
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Sorry.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too...
I'm cold. Is
Sorry.
being happy supposed to be so cold?
It is not.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Okay, we saw this ending before. So we don't need to watch this. Go back to the other one since I messed it up.
Was that you?
Okay.
That sounds...
We and I do. I'm just
Okay.
Okay.
like lock. I do it that. Yeah.
1.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested
It
it?
was plenty romantic, my friend.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
That's extremely rude.
You answered me.
You said the ghost one was the friendliest? Yeah. This one is friendly, but she seems fake.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
Are we not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because
Staying here and building a life together.
that isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Gore warning? Okay, thanks for the warning. Trust me, it would be better for both of us if we stay. We can be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
Oof. Harsh, dude.
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Cover your eyes, but listen to what's going to happen. I'm not going to cover my eyes, but I am sure I will be repulsed by what's going to happen. Thank you for the warning.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
Cover your eyes and ears, okay?
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us.
Yeah.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her
we've seen this
contents
one.
of our heart, she'd be happy here.
This is the one I was talking about, actually, where he, like, abuses the crap out of her for a long time. It's very sad.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Yeah, this is the smitten being totally unhinged.
Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Want to see if we get the voice of the opportunist. I don't remember who we got last time, to be honest.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Gross. I think last time we did get the opportunist, now that I think about it. Because I'm pretty sure he kept trying to get us to agree with the shadow monster.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Yeah, sorry I'm about to traumatize you, princess.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Weirdo.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Sorry, princess.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see.
You could see us in there.
You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
You're not supposed to be into this, princess.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Happily ever after.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time.
Yep.
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 sec. I want to see... I'm going to open up the VOD of our last time being here. I want to see what voice we got last. I do not remember. For you too, this is a very sad ending, despite being called Happily Ever After. Let's see. Yeah, just give me 1 sec. I think it was in our Halloween one, if I'm not mistaken. Bad boy. Skip around a little bit. I feel like it was near the... Yep, it was. Okay. Okay, found it. We had the paranoid last time. Okay, so the opportunist is new for us.
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with... working with someone so well informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
Don't skip the dialogue, please. Okay, no worries. No skipping. Absolutely. Wedding? That's what I thought too, but we shall see.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
That is not good. Let's see. You definitely asked about the smitten last time. We'll ask, does it matter if the blade's
Now
there?
that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important.
Okay.
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
Calm down, dude.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Turn around. Can I pick the options, please? As long as you don't end up doing something we've already done before, sure. What will the smitten look like? Guess I'll see. Yep. Okay, turn around and leave. Sure, we could try that. Definitely did not try that last time.
As you foolishly turn to leave the cabin and abandon the world to its ruination, you're... Oh, isn't that convenient? As you turn around, you're faced with a solid wall. There isn't a way out. It would appear that you're stuck here until you find a resolution to our princess problem.
Interesting.
That is convenient. Look at us crossing off a whole avenue of exploration. Figuring out the rest of this is going to be so much easier now that we only have one way left to go.
True.
You know, I'm starting to like you. Because he's blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
Because he's being reasonable. Look, it doesn't matter who put that wall there, because it's there. The only thing for you to do now is find the princess and, ideally, find your weapon while you're at it. With nowhere to go but forward, you turn back around, leaving the non-existent exit behind you.
Okay. Ask what happened to the smitten? Sure. Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he... okay?
No, he's not.
We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
That is true.
Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
It's funny because the narrator has accused both the smitten and the hero voice of being easily susceptible to flattery, and he clearly is as well. You ever just feel your skull? I guess if I get a really bad migraine, kind of.
What is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it. I see it. Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or
He's
no
going
mirror,
full
the
glaze
door to the
mode.
basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Never mind then. Can you feel your skull? Oh, that reminds me of powerful sorcery. You cast manual breathing. I struggled for a while as a teenager with falling asleep because I would realize that I needed to breathe, and then as soon as I realized that, I had to do it on my own, and then I think it was an anxiety thing, but that was a dark time for my sleep patterns. But yeah, once I realized I needed to breathe, I couldn't stop manually doing it, and it was horrible.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror?
Hello there.
Reach forward
Hey,
and
Muffin.
fumble
How you
around
doing?
a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
Thanks for joining us. It sucks when someone tells you to keep breathing. Now it feels like someone is making you do that thing instead of manually doing it. Yeah.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle.
You good? Glad to hear it, man.
It's gone.
I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality.
Bad gods hate you? You got another one? Holy crap. How's the list? No progress since yesterday, unfortunately. I finally got my my Pixels dice, some of them at least, that I ordered years ago. And the only free time I had yesterday, I spent messing around with those.
And then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Hope that everyone is having a great day so far. Me too. I talk to my creator like that.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Yeah, this is definitely the nicest cabin we've been in.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
No shoes then? Noted. Yep, you gotta take off your shoes in a place this fancy.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great.
Dude, the opportunist is going full glaze mode this time.
I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
We don't.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice, exitless house doesn't mean that she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Hi, princess.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
You're smitten? Yeah. Little creep.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
All right. What do you want me to say here, Kenneth? Get up from your seat? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, or do you want me to silently push myself up? Or does it not matter? Save game? Okay. We can save over this one. I think we should be polite.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her, at least not for now.
Okay. I've not seen this one before, because I've not tried to get up before. Any particular one of these you want us to choose? Ooh, I have no idea what that... 4? Okay.
The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy.
It definitely gets us to the weird abuse faster, that's for sure. Alright, what would you like now? Said he, who is he? What is this place? What are we supposed to do now? Venture dinner on the stairs. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Okay. Said he, who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Kinda.
Is he the thing holding us down?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shadow, don't you have anything to say? That's clearly smitten, my dude. Mentioned dinner on the stairs. 1, okay.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment.
Smiles.
But you don't receive a response.
You heard Shadow? Yep.
Giving us the cold shoulder, I say. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
Ah. He did kind of hint at that.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
You mentioned dinner on the stairs?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break.
You gotta speak up for yourself, opportunist. Good on you. Save game here, but don't override the other one. Okay. Refuse her hospitality is not one I tried last time. I assume that you want us to do that one.
Oh. But you were the one who asked about it.
That's true.
Sorry, that was snippy. It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine.
Alright, cut you off.
This is fine. This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
Wow, she realized that a lot faster than the last time we were here.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. This guy's just a weirdo.
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Missing stuff? What just happened? Did you make that torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. That's definitely what I said last time. So torch, don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow. Forget about food. What do we do now? I think when we had the paranoid, he got scared that if we made it super dark, it would make Smitten stronger. Second to last one? Okay.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
Okay.
Oh, I know. We should do something. What if we played a game?
Yes, I love games. I'm great at them.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Reading the food next time? We did that already in another stream. It was very sad.
Right, we don't
We
even
also
have a
played
rule
this
book.
game a bunch.
That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
Alright, don't cheat against the princess, dude. That's rude.
I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know?
Yeah.
What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
Wow.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over.
I don't think that happened last time. The ads are back? Jeez Louise, you're getting hit with a bunch of
She
them.
only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
It did? Where we got the rules wrong? I know we kept playing, but I don't think we got the rules wrong. I think we just finished, and she's like, let's add more rules.
Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Squid is getting ads too? Rough.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time
And
passes.
she beats us this time.
You play the game. She wins.
Got the rules wrong, you win, then her, and then more rules. Okay. Those sound familiar.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
Congratulations, princess.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
Which kind of ending did we get here? We got a very happy ending. After all the very sad stuff that led up to it.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't... Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
This is bumming me out, dude. The relationship is sad and depressing, and this man is a creepy weirdo.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Well, this time we're not getting a happy ending. Fair enough.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
True.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
Sorry, princess. Ad? Yep, we got an ad in a couple minutes. We'll go through a few more lines.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
I hate this Mitten, dude. You're such a weirdo. Get out of her mind. I don't like it. Get out of here. You're a jerk.
This is... awful.
Agreed, dude. Made the freaking narrator feel bad.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
I don't know about that, opportunist.
Yeah, sure.
No one is having fun? Yeah. It's a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Do we actually have everything we need? Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like... Are you actually happy here? Okay, so we've talked about food. We've played games. Now what? Okay, so we've seen the options. We're gonna real quick get out and mute this because we have an ad coming up. Okay, we will pick the last option as soon as we get back. Grab a snack, use the restroom, do what you gotta do, but we will be back in 3 minutes. Don't go too far. We will be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, everyone. Welcome back. We said option number 4. So we've talked about food, you've played games, now what?
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Princess smiles as the two of you wait.
Sounds boring, dude.
Come on, there has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever.
Definitely feels like being stuck in a failing marriage.
And wait.
What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room.
And wait.
This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world.
And wait.
Getting uncomfortable.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Probably something bad. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? I think that's what we chose last time. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. We don't have to let it go. Say nothing. 1. What do you think will happen?
I'm too scared to say. What if my answer is what blows it out?
Okay. If your answer would blow it out, then it needs to be blown out. Don't say it. We don't have to let it go out. Yeah, they're definitely driving home the failing marriage this time. 2.
It does, doesn't it? Then that's my answer.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
I feel empty. That's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know? Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm sorry. I feel like all of this is my fault. Play the princess. Say nothing. Wow. Imagine killing her after all that. Jeez Louise. What are you thinking, Kenneth? Slay the princess. Really? Okay. We're monsters?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Even the narrator is questioning our actions, dude.
You're sending us some real mixed signals, boss.
I suppose I am. I'm just worried that I might have made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, this is pretty sad.
A terrible mistake? Isn't she supposed to end the entire world? Yes, and that hasn't changed. I'm just not sure the world I want is worth it.
Alright, we've managed to depress the narrator.
But how can a saved world ever be worse than one that's gone?
Okay, now that it's fucked up, even if even the narrator is saying things that are messed up, yeah.
See, that's exactly what I thought. Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions.
Well, well, looks like there's nobody around who can tell us what to do anymore. First the shadows got blown out, now even the big shot narrator man is having doubts. We don't need to waste our time slaying her. We've clearly won.
Yeah, it seems like the smitten is gone forever now, too. You're right, what was I thinking? Don't get cold feet now, this is for the good of everyone. I'm saving the world here. Slay the princess. I know what I decided to do. Slay the princess. Yeah. This is definitely not a happy ending. If you want to see a happy ending of this, you can go back to the Halloween stream where we did this, but we got something nice at the end. Save game. Okay. And 1.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think this is for the best. Thank you. The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same. waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. I definitely said that last time because she's crying and it made me feel terrible. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. Not sure if I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. No. Wow. Devastating. You guys want one? We've seen the one ending before, but that's okay because I feel awful about doing this to this poor girl.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
We're gonna get the bad one after this? Okay.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
We offered our hand last time. Is that what you want to do this time, or do you want to just leave without saying anything? One? Okay.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile.
Demure, mindful.
She gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're really okay with this, aren't you? With the end of the world?
Don't worry, we're gonna slay her after this. Jeez Louise.
I think I have to be.
Very mindful, very demure, exactly. This is pretty sad, though. Yeah, it's very depressing.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Now that's some next level vocabulary, quite smashing.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Thank you, narrator. I appreciate you. Cried a couple times? Yeah, this is incredibly sad.
He's really gone, isn't he?
At least we got a somewhat happy ending, though.
No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
We died a couple times. Yeah, we've died a bunch.
The stars are so beautiful.
Now she gets kidnapped horribly. So last time we played, she said to us, we asked her what she wanted to do, and she said she wanted to dance under the stars. So we took her out here to do that. Looks like we're doing something similar.
We should dance.
Yeah. Gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile, widening and widening, till it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretched to the limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hands and hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. And then she gets horribly kidnapped.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Yeah, this one made me feel the worst about getting her kidnapped. She had a terrible life, and then we just got her kidnapped for no reason. Very sad. I hated that one. It was very upsetting. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Back to the save. All right, we had to give her a somewhat happy ending before we do horrible things to her, apparently. Ooh, oh my god, I almost saved over it. Load. Loading, yep. Okay. I assume that we're going to murder her horribly now. That she's a broken woman. You want 2 or 3? 3? Okay.
The princess doesn't try to flee as you cross the room, murderous intent settling into your eyes. All she does is stand to face you.
I'm very sorry about this, princess. My chat is full of monsters.
She offers no resistance as your fingers wrap around the blade dangling from her neck.
That's how I
No,
feel.
God, please,
Be
no,
prepared to
no,
cry. I already
no.
feel myself tearing up. It's making me sad.
As the weapon sinks
I'm
deep
sorry,
into
Princess.
her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
Let me guess. I love you.
It's finally over.
Nope, that's even more sad.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off now. I really hope that's true.
I don't think it is.
They always say it's lonely at the top. I didn't think they actually meant it.
You shouldn't say sorry. It's me who told you to do it. I'm the one who should be sorry. Nah, we're in this together, Kenneth.
I feel cold. But I guess I've felt that way for a long, long time.
All right, Princess. All right. Well, that was sad. Though you've pierced her heart, you do not see her die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
See you later.
Where did she go?
Back to the others.
Should we try and find her?
Which one are you talking about?
Is that...
This one again to do 2? I almost overrode it again. Hey, Yashmanaki Bobby. Thanks so much for being here. Good luck at work tomorrow. Bottom left. Okay. Take care. Okay. Talking to the princess. Got it. Okay, last time we refused. This time we can eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it?
If you say so, dude.
It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
Sure.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already.
If only we eat the one time so we didn't eat the bad food. Yeah, you keep eating and eating until it gets disgusting.
Good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
It's definitely a good allegory for a failing relationship.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat
Going
is
through the
fine,
motions.
the bread is
Nobody's
fine.
happy.
You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
All right. First was good, set a timer. Second was... But first was good, set a timer, which was okay. Third time, it's all right.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
Fourth time, it's just a pile of trash? Yeah.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Bumming me out, princess.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
You're very depressed.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its
gross.
crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating.
Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time.
Yeah, Yashimanaki
Right.
Bobby left on the Twitch side.
I'm so tired of this.
Uh-oh.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark.
Saw that
As if
line.
in response to the dousing of their brother,
Yep, we
the
saw
other
that.
3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls.
All
Their
right.
shadows deepen,
What are we
dancing
thinking
angrily
this
across the
time?
stone.
I know I said this the first time. I think last time we said this. Who needs light? I don't see that one. This isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of the shadow. Interesting. Pick a different option that I haven't picked. Okay. It seems like something bad will happen if I say this, so let's try that.
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
Yeah, that's society putting crazy standards on your relationship.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
We're speed running. Torches going out this time.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together?
It
We
sucks,
just have to
yeah.
stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
Yeah, sure.
Just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Are you actually happy here? Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? We haven't said this. I know I've asked if she's happy here, and she was afraid to say. And I think we said that, and that's how we make the board game happens.
Yeah. Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit. And everything will be okay.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
There's no spark in this relationship, princess. Get out while you can.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice? What if we played a game?
Oh,
Yes, I love games.
Yeah, that's exactly what we...
The flames roar.
okay. We're gonna
We
skip
can-
through this.
Great. I don't think... What, you don't want to win? To show up, you and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a
that
game
seems
it
the
is.
same.
Oh, I think we got the rules
And
wrong.
so,
Okay.
she only made us start. Time passes.
Boom. And there you have
Oh, you won. I guess we can play...
Time passes.
Oh, I won.
There is a long pause.
This isn't fun anymore.
Uh-oh, princess.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy.
Yeah. The shadow descends on the... So you do. But then you
Ooh,
get
interesting.
used
The
to
torch
the
came back.
additions, and the feeling starts to fade. The creeping numbness. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind. Winning and losing become nothing but ends.
I'm out of ideas.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
We asked her what she thinks will happen. I definitely did this on the first playthrough, because that's when she says she wants to dance outside. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the light goes out. We don't have to let it go out. We're saying nothing. What you thinking over here, Kenneth? Say nothing. Okay.
I can't do this anymore.
Dad?
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Feel empty? So that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. Open your eyes. I'm still here, you know? Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm sorry. I feel like all of this is my fault. I mean, the spark is definitely gone in this relationship. And it's a bummer. Say nothing. Oh my god, you're speed running the depressing route.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs.
Do you still care about me?
Let it be known that relationship sparks fade over time, but they're not the most important thing of a relationship. It's about mutual respect and trust and loving each other. And although it's not as exciting as in the beginning, you know, relationships change over time, and that's okay. Okay. Slay the princess. Jeez Louise, man.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Slay, you guys are monsters.
You're sending us some real mixed signal. I suppose I am. A terrible mistake. Yes, and that hasn't... But how can I save... See, that's... Think what you will. I'm only here. Well, looks like that...
Okay, none of that was new. And number 2 is the only one we didn't do. We're all monsters in the end. Yeah, that's true. We are all horrible, godless, I guess eldritch gods.
The princess doesn't try to flee as murderous intent settles into your eyes.
Sorry, princess. You love the sound of blood trickling.
Nor does she resist as you wrap your fingers around the blade dangling from her neck.
Apologies.
As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
It's finally over.
Yep, we killed the relationship.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off without her.
Sorry, princess.
I really hope that's true. They always say it's lonely at the top. I didn't think they actually meant it.
I feel cold. But I guess I've felt that way for a long, long time.
Yeah. Well, think of the bright side, princess. You can find another relationship that treats you better, and you're definitely not about to get kidnapped by a handlady. So with the princess and the dragon, which princess did you get? Was she friendly? Was she mean? Our princess was super nice. So you pierced her heart. You did not see her die. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Do you want to see the mean one? We could definitely check her out next time. We're going to talk to the hand lady, and then we're probably going to end the stream, because I've got some stuff I got to do. But let's see what the hand lady has to say.
Mirror? Why is it here?
It's going to be okay, just trust
But
me.
it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Finally. We're going places.
Going away forever, my friend. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. stuck. You're melting. You withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Lead to the cabin. We're at the cabin. I'm sorry, princess.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing
Yo,
all
what's
at
up,
once
hand
in
lady?
more directions
Zach.
than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I definitely feel the worst for this princess out of all the princesses.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I like that. They knew so few people would murder the poor princess after all of that they don't even have a drawing for her getting stabbed in the heart. We are like extraordinary monsters. They were like, no one's gonna do that. We'll just not have the sword in her heart. Let's see, you said number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Sad.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Yeah, true. Didn't even know number 4 was going to lead to that. Okay. You're not a monster, we are. I think we've said all of this. Okay, I guess I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yes, we little voices, we're the monsters. Everything goes dark and you die. All right.
You're on.
That is where we're going to save it and call it for today. But thank you so much for joining us. We will be back on Tuesday with some more Metal Slug Tactics. I'm not sure what day next week we're going to be playing Slay the Princess, but we will be playing at least one stream of it next week. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I truly do appreciate it. Let me save again just to make sure. And if you're on the Twitch side, stick around because we're going to find someone to raid. All right, let's see who we got here. Bye, Muffin. Thanks for being here. Don't leave us, please. Great time. Let's go. Sunday? Tuesday. Tuesday is when we're coming back. Let's see. I do not have time to stream on most weekends, but especially this weekend because my family is coming over. Let's see who we got here. They're not in English. Okay. Probably easier to follow someone that's in English. Ooh, Fox Hollow Games is actually up. Let's go raid him. Super nice guy, great friend of the channel, and let's head on into Fox's channel. Have fun raiding while we sit in the abyss. Sorry, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Absolutely, and have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Thank you again for being here. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you next time with some Metal Slug Tactics on Tuesday at 4 p.m. EST. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.